No, they didn't know I did jokes. They know I'm funny at the crib, but they didn't.
In a world where talent is currency and reinvention is survival, one man stands at the crossroads of greatness. A comedian who became a movie star, a musician who became a mogul, and a kid from Terrell who became a king. This is the legend of Jamie Foxx, actor, singer, producer, philanthropist, father, and one of the most electrifying forces in modern entertainment. But Jamie Foxx's story isn't just about success. It's about evolution, navigating the highest peaks of fame while building an empire of luxury, real estate, supercars, and legacy. And like all great stories, it began long before Hollywood whispered his name. Before he was Jamie Foxx, he was Eric Marlon Bishop, born December 13, 1967, in the quiet, open-hearted town of Terrell, Texas. Raised by his grandparents, young Eric grew up in a home where discipline, church, and music were inseparable threads woven into daily life. And it was there, at the tender age of 5, that he touched a piano for the first time. Talent didn't just appear, it exploded. Eric could hear a song once and play it back flawlessly. Church choirs marveled, school teachers took notice, and the small-town boy with big city dreams began to look beyond the dusty Texas roads that stretched outside his front door. At Terrell High School, he excelled in academics, sports, and, of course, the performing arts. That range, that boundless versatility, would become the signature of Jamie Foxx's entire career. He earned a classical music scholarship to United States International University, studying composition and pushing boundaries far beyond what anyone expected of a boy raised under humble circumstances. But fate had bigger plans. Eric Bishop stepped onto a comedy stage for the first time in the late 1980s. The crowds laughed, the rooms lit up, and in the tension of timing, rhythm, and audience energy, he found his destiny. But the name Eric wasn't cutting it, and female comics were being called up more frequently on open mic nights. He needed something punchy, something gender-neutral, something iconic. He chose Jamie Foxx, a name that would soon echo in arenas, theaters, and award shows around the world. The world took notice when Jamie joined the cast of In Living Color in 1991, a chaotic, brilliant playground of sketch comedy. His impersonations, comedic timing, and raw charisma made him a standout instantly. Then came The Jamie Foxx Show, 1996 to 2001, the sitcom that solidified his comedic legacy. His star was rising, but few knew just how high he would climb. Jamie Foxx refused to be boxed in. His transition to drama stunned critics. Any Given Sunday, 1999, showcased a Jamie Foxx the world had never seen. Intense, serious, powerful. That performance didn't just open doors, it kicked them down. In 2001, Foxx starred opposite Will Smith in Michael Mann's biographical drama Ally. 3 years later, Foxx played taxi driver Max Duracher in the Mann film Collateral, alongside Tom Cruise, for which he received outstanding reviews. Critic Roger Ebert praised Foxx's performance, stating that, "Jamie Foxx's work is a revelation. I've thought of him in terms of comedy, booty call, breaking all the rules. But here he steps into a dramatic lead and is always convincing and involving." He went on to receive a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his performance. And then, Ray. His portrayal of music legend Ray Charles in 2004 remains one of the greatest acting transformations in cinematic history. Jamie didn't play Ray, he became Ray. His voice, his posture, his essence. The performance earned him the Academy Award for Best Actor, launching him into the stratosphere of Hollywood royalty. He gained further prominence for his film roles in Jarhead, 2005, Dreamgirls, 2006, Miami Vice, 2006, Horrible Bosses, 2011, Django Unchained, 2012, Annie, 2014, Baby Driver, 2017, and Soul, 2020. He also played Electro in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, 2014, and Spider-Man, No Way Home, 2021, and Walter McMillian in Just Mercy, 2019. But his success wasn't confined to screens. Foxx also embarked on a successful career as an R&B singer in the 2000s. He earned 2 #1 singles on the Billboard Hot 100, with his features on the singles Slow Jams by Twista, alongside Kanye West, and Gold Digger by the latter. His single, Blame It, won him the Grammy Award for Best R&B Performance by a duo or group with vocals. 4 of his 5 studio albums have charted in the top 10 of the US Billboard 200. Unpredictable, 2005, which topped the chart. Intuition, 2008. Best Night of My Life, 2010. And Hollywood, A Story of a Dozen Roses, 2015. Since 2017, Foxx has served as the host and executive producer of the Fox game show Beat Shazam. In 2021, he wrote his autobiography, Act Like You Got Some Sense. While the world watched his movies and listened to his music, Jamie Foxx was quietly building something enormous, a financial empire carved from versatility and relentless work. By 2025, his net worth was estimated between $170 million and $200 million, placing him among Hollywood's highest-paid entertainers. Other analyses consistently list his net worth at around $170 million. His income flows like a river from multiple tributaries. First and foremost, acting is Jamie Foxx's financial powerhouse. After his Oscar-winning performance in Ray, Jamie entered the elite bracket of Hollywood earners, commanding anywhere from $8 million to $20 million per film, depending on the project and back-end deals. His roles in films like Django Unchained, Collateral, and Spider-Man, No Way Home continue to deliver high salaries and long-term residual income, meaning Foxx gets paid long after the cameras stop rolling. And with more major films in the pipeline, Foxx's Hollywood income stream is only getting stronger. But acting is only one side of Foxx's empire. His music career, fueled by hits like Unpredictable, has generated multi-platinum sales, royalty streams, and a Grammy Award for his artistry. Every time his songs stream, get licensed, or hit rotation, the checks still roll in. Music may not be his main hustle today, but it's a constant, passive income machine built from decades of creativity. Before movies and music, Foxx ruled the stage as a comedian. And guess what? He still gets paid for it. His early work on In Living Color and The Jamie Foxx Show continues to bring in residuals thanks to syndication, streaming, and international licensing. Stand-up tours and specials add even more revenue, proving that the skill that started it all never stopped paying dividends. Behind the scenes, Jamie Foxx is a shrewd businessman. His production company, often referenced as part of his business ventures, contributes to his growing fortune through producing films, shows, and entertainment projects. These ventures don't just give creative control, they give ownership, meaning Foxx collects profits, licensing fees, and long-term back-end revenue every time one of his projects succeeds. Ownership is where real wealth lives, and Jamie Foxx knows it. Foxx has also secured high-profile endorsement deals, including campaigns with brands like Nike, proving that his influence stretches far beyond entertainment. These partnerships bring in millions while keeping Foxx's public image sharp, powerful, and profitable. Jamie Foxx didn't just get rich. He strategized, diversified, and created longevity in an industry where fame is fleeting. His wealth is not accidental. It is engineered. Let's get into his homes. Jamie Foxx doesn't merely live well. He lives grandly. Welcome to Hidden Valley, California, home to one of the most stunning celebrity compounds ever owned, the Jamie Foxx Estate. Sprawling over 40-plus acres, this mega property is a world of its own. Its centerpiece? A 17,000-square-foot mansion featuring 10 luxurious bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, a full professional basketball court, multiple guest structures, and an Olympic-sized swimming pool sparkling beneath the California sun. all acquired for $10.5 million. A strategic, star-level upgrade into true Hollywood royalty. Here, Jamie hosts friends, family, artists, and champions. This isn't just a home, it's a playground for creativity, a retreat for recovery, and a fortress of pure celebrity opulence. But Jamie's mansion journey didn't begin with 40 acres of paradise. Back in the late 90s, before the Oscars, before the global tours, Jamie Foxx purchased a 5,400-square-foot Tarzana home for $930,000, his first statement that he had officially arrived in Hollywood. A decade later, in 2008, he sold that home for $2.23 million, marking his transformation from rising star to bona fide Hollywood heavyweight. This Tarzana house was more than real estate. It was a milestone, a sign that the kid from Terrell, Texas, could buy dreams that once felt unreachable. Jamie Foxx doesn't just collect mansions, he builds a legacy. His Hidden Valley estate showcases the life of a man who has mastered multiple industries: comedy, drama, music, television, producing, and as his career soared, his mansions became monuments to every milestone, from a young comedian with a sitcom to an Oscar-winning icon with a global empire. Jamie's homes aren't symbols of excess. They are celebrations of success, built through decades of discipline, passion, and relentless performance. Next up is his car collection. Jamie Foxx's garage is a dreamland of elegance, engineering, and pure adrenaline. In Hollywood, success is loud. But for Jamie Foxx, success roars. Behind the gates of his California estate lies a kingdom of horsepower, elegance, and pure adrenaline. A car collection that reflects the ambition, power, and personality of a man who conquered comedy, music, and cinema. First up, the crown jewel, the myth, the monster, the Bugatti Veyron. Costing around $2 million, this machine isn't just fast. It's famously one of the fastest cars on the planet. Few celebrities own one. Even fewer can pull it off with Jamie's swagger. When Jamie rolls up in this beast, the world listens. The Veyron doesn't whisper wealth, it screams power. Then there's the Rolls Royce Phantom, priced around $450,000. A sanctuary of luxury, built for kings, moguls, and Jamie Foxx. When Foxx steps out of a Phantom, it's not just an entrance, it's an announcement. Silent doors, soft, close precision, a presence that turns sidewalks into red carpets. This isn't transportation. This is the throne that moves. Jamie's not all polish and tuxedos. Sometimes he's all grit, stepping into the iconic Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, valued at about $130,000. With its boxy frame and military DNA, the G-Wagon is a symbol of dominance. Jamie drives it like a man who's won battles the world never saw, because he has. On the highway, it's elegance. Every car Jamie Foxx owns matches a different side of him. The Veyron, the unstoppable performer. The Phantom, the polished award winner. The G-Wagon, the fearless, grounded survivor. They aren't just vehicles. They're expressions, reflections of a man who built his empire on versatility. Each engine roars with the same intensity that Jamie brings to his craft. Personal life, fame can elevate, isolate, or even destroy. But Jamie Foxx remains grounded because at his core, he is a family man. He has 2 daughters, both beloved and central to his life. Corinne Foxx, born in 1994. Corinne is an actress, model, and rising entertainment figure in her own right. She walks confidently in the legacy her father built, yet she forges her own path. Then there is Annalise Bishop, born in 2009. Annalise has inherited her father's musical gifts and creativity. Jamie often speaks lovingly of her talents and bright personality. Jamie Foxx has never married, and he keeps his romantic life private. But Foxx was rumored to be in a relationship with actress Katie Holmes from 2013 to 2019. Nonetheless, his dedication to fatherhood is unwavering. He once said that his greatest role isn't on screen, it's at home. His family isn't a footnote to his success. It is the foundation of it. On January 18, 2016, he rescued a young man from a burning vehicle that crashed outside his home. The driver, Brett Kyle, was driving his truck at a high rate of speed when it left the road, traveled into a drainage ditch, and rolled over several times. Kyle was arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol. That makes Jamie a real-life hero. On October 26, 2020, Foxx announced that his sister Deandra Dixon had died. She was 36 years old and had been born with Down syndrome. She had been an ambassador for the Global Down Syndrome Foundation. On April 12, 2023, his daughter Corinne announced that he had been hospitalized after an unspecified medical emergency, but was recovering. On May 12th, amid conflicting reports about the nature of his condition, including rumors that he was gravely ill, Corinne said that her father had been out of the hospital for weeks, recuperating. Jamie Foxx was reportedly treated at a specialized physical rehabilitation center in Chicago, known for helping patients recover from strokes and serious brain injuries. For months, fans were left guessing about his condition until July 22nd, when Foxx finally broke his silence. In a short but powerful video, he said he had been to hell and back, hinting at just how close things had gotten. His long road to recovery became even more real on December 3, 2023, when he made his first public appearance since being hospitalized. Stepping onto the stage to accept the Critics' Choice Association's Vanguard Award, Foxx opened up in an emotional speech, revealing that there was a time when he couldn't even walk. Still, he stopped short of explaining what exactly had put him in the hospital. Then came a moment that showed just how far he'd come. Despite everything he'd endured, Foxx walked his daughter, Corinne, down the aisle on September 21, 2024, during her wedding at his home in Thousand Oaks, California, a powerful symbol of resilience and recovery. Finally, on December 10, 2024, Foxx told the full story. In his Netflix comedy special, Jamie Foxx, What Had Happened Was, he revealed that a brain bleed had triggered a stroke, leading to his sudden hospitalization back in April 2023. After months of uncertainty, the truth was out, and so was the strength behind his comeback. Philanthropy. Before the Oscars, before the platinum albums, before the mansions and supercars, there was Jamie Foxx, a man who believed that true greatness isn't about what you earn, but what you give. Behind the celebrity, behind the spotlight, lies one of Hollywood's most quietly powerful forces for good. Jamie Foxx has never shied away from using his platform for impact. As he once expressed, he feels responsible for helping fight AIDS, poverty, and racism, using his celebrity as a tool for change. This is not performative charity. This is a mission, personal, raw, and relentless. At the center of his humanitarian work stands the Jamie Foxx Foundation, dedicated to supporting children's health, education, and welfare worldwide. The foundation provides assistance for housing, literacy programs, adoption initiatives, and HIV/AIDS support in Africa and Haiti. His foundation doesn't just donate, it transforms. It gives children access to music, comedy, and the arts, offering opportunities far beyond their circumstances. Jamie Foxx's charitable influence stretches across continents. He supports major international organizations tackling the world's most urgent issues, including the Elton John AIDS Foundation, Global Fund, Cancer Research Institute, and Make Poverty History. From HIV/AIDS intervention efforts in Africa and Haiti to funding cancer research, Foxx's contributions uplift countless lives around the globe. And he does it quietly, without expecting applause. Jamie Foxx doesn't just give money, he gives his voice. He advocates passionately for children's welfare, education access, healthcare equality, racial justice, and mental health awareness. His activism is hands-on, standing at the forefront of movements and using his influence to amplify silenced voices. Foxx has supported over 16 major charities and 18 causes, ranging from adoption and creative arts to human rights and poverty relief. Each partnership reflects a different piece of his heart, a mosaic of compassion touching every corner of society. One of Fox's most personal missions is raising awareness for individuals with Down syndrome. Inspired by his late sister, Deandra Dixon, her memory fuels initiatives like the Deandra Dixon Fund, continuing her legacy of joy, inclusiveness, and empowerment. For Fox, this isn't charity, it's family. Behind the scenes, Jamie often helps individuals facing adversity, paying medical bills, supporting families, and aiding communities without cameras rolling. His philanthropy isn't built on publicity. It's built on humanity. Jamie Foxx is proof that the greatest stars shine brightest when they shine for others. His legacy isn't just on screen. It's in classrooms, clinics, shelters, and hearts across the world. Because at the end of the day, Jamie's greatest role is the one he plays in lifting people up. And that is the extraordinary journey of Jamie Foxx, a man who turned talent into triumph, adversity into ambition, and dreams into a legacy that inspires millions. From the comedy clubs to the Oscars, from the music charts to global stages, from heartfelt philanthropy to Hollywood royalty. Jamie Foxx isn't just a superstar, he's a reminder that greatness comes from hustle, heart, and staying true to who you are. If Jamie's story moved you, inspired you, or lit that fire inside, don't forget to hit like, smash that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you never miss another deep dive into the lives of the legends who shape our world. Drop a comment below and tell us what part of Jamie Foxx's journey inspires you the most. Until next time, keep chasing dreams, keep rising, and keep shining. Because as Jamie Foxx proves, anything is possible when you own your story. See you in the next one.